Okay, so good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Sharon Jo, Solution Engineer at Jobin and Jismi, and I'll be walking you through today's session. Joining me is Rosemol Jo, head of the ERP practice, who will give insights on the topic. So, the topic for today is streamlining wholesale distribution with NetSuite, unifying operations for success eventually. So, in this session, our focus is to look how Oracle NetSuite helps wholesale distribution businesses bringing together their core operations, like such as inventory, supply chain, warehouse, finance, analytics, which is onto a single unified cloud platform. So, the goal is to help you understand how NetSuite supports growth, improves complexity in wholesale distribution environments, and so on. So, with that, let's get started. So let me introduce our company first. We are a certified Oracle NetSuite solution provider with a proven record of 13 years with deep expertise in ERP, and we have successfully delivered 500 plus projects across 400 plus clients globally, and backed by a highly skilled team of 220 plus NetSuite professionals. So we are also certified partners with Celigo and proud holders of the NetSuite Expertise Badge. So, what sets us apart is our end-to-end approach to NetSuite. For implementation, customization, and optimization, we have immense, highly skilled team for this. So our clients trust us to simplify their business processes and deliver tailored solutions that align with their growth strategy. So today we are excited to share how NetSuite can streamline and optimize your ERP workflows and how we can help you adopt them smoothly, effectively, and strategically. So the agenda for today's meeting or today's webinar will be, we'll begin with a brief introduction to Oracle NetSuite to set the context, and then we will look at what wholesale distribution is and why it is requires a strong ERP backbone. Next, we will discuss the key challenges faced by wholesale businesses and how NetSuite Wholesale Distribution ERP helps address those challenges. After that, we'll talk about why NetSuite is a preferred ERP for wholesale distribution and what makes it different from traditional systems. We will then move on to some of the core operational areas, starting with streamlining inventory management, followed by supply chain management. We will also cover financial management and how NetSuite delivers the power of unified data across the business. So from there, we will look at the warehouse and shipping management and how NetSuite supports efficient order fulfillment. We will also touch upon demand planning in action, which is showing how business can plan proactively instead of reacting to shortages. After that, we'll just briefly go through a case study to understand how real world has impacted, how NetSuite has impacted the real world growth and how it is efficiently making the business fruitful. So we will then explain how Jobin and Jismi helps organizations to successfully implement this NetSuite. And finally, we will wrap up the session with a Q&A and followed by a thank you. So let's get started. Before we zoom in on to wholesale distribution, let's set the stage with a quick overview of Oracle NetSuite itself. NetSuite is the world's leading cloud ERP platform designed to bring together all your core business functions, like in a single unified system. So, what makes NetSuite powerful and what is more than it is more than just an accounting or finance. Why it is said? Because it integrates CRM, inventory, order management, whatever is required in a business is being integrated. And now all in one model or one data model is being provided. So because it's a cloud native, you benefit from real-time visibility, easier scaling as your business grows, and lower IT overhead. There is no need of on-premise infrastructure or manual upgrades. Everything in NetSuite runs on a single source of truth. That means finance, operations, and anything that you are looking at is available on the real-time data, which reduces errors, speeds up decision making, and improves collaboration across departments. So, because it connects everything in one business itself, it is a heartbeat of your business when you choose NetSuite as your ERP. So, we have gone through what is Oracle NetSuite and how it can be helped in a business organization. So moving on, we will see what is wholesale distribution. So let's first understand what wholesale distribution really means, like because this sets the foundation for everything we discussed today. Wholesale distribution, starting with, is the business of buying products in bulk from manufacturers or suppliers and then selling those products to retailers, resellers, or any other businesses rather than directly to end customers. So, wholesalers act as a critical link between manufacturers and the market, which is eventually very important to note upon. So, they handle large volumes of inventory, manage storage, process orders, and ensure timely delivery to customers. So, this is what wholesale distribution refers or means to. Now, moving on is the importance of streamlining the operations. Wholesale distribution is a high volume, low margin business, which means efficiency is extremely important. Wholesalers deal with large product catalogs, multiple warehouses, frequent order cycles, tight delivery timelines, etc. So, if your operations are not streamlined enough, businesses face issues like inventory mismatches, delayed deliveries, higher cost, or customer satisfaction, etc. So, that's why we need a well connected and automated process which is essential for a successful wholesale operations. So how can technology drive success? That would be next discussed. That is, this is where technology plays a very key role because modern ERP systems like Oracle NetSuite help wholesale distributors manage their entire business on a single platform, from inventory and order management to everything since like everything is connected, including the reporting. So technology enables wholesalers to gain real-time visibility into inventory and orders, also reducing the manual effort and errors. This would help them to respond faster to customer and market demands, which would eventually increase their sales. And also, they can scale operations without increasing the complexity. So, in short, technology turns wholesale distribution from a reactive operation into a controlled, data driven business. So, now we understand how what is wholesale distribution and what are the main criteria or what is the importance, we need to talk about the common challenges that wholesale businesses face on day-to-day basis and how NetSuite solves them. So these challenges are exactly what NetSuite ERP is designed to address. First of all, the manual processes. Many wholesale businesses still rely heavily on manual processes such as spreadsheets, emails, and disconnect other systems too. So this what happens is this leads to data duplication, human errors, delays in order processing, manual processes slow down the operations and make it difficult to scale the business efficiently. So this has to be addressed and NetSuite solves in a way it is in it is a very in an efficient way it has been solved. And next, the problem or the day-to-day basis challenge is the complex pricing. Wholesale pricing is rarely straightforward. Businesses deal with customer-specific pricing, volume-based discounts, special promotions, and contracts. So managing this manually or across multiple systems increases the risk of incorrect pricing, margin loss, and billing disputes. NetSuite solves this like a piece of cake. And then would be the data accessibility. In many organizations, data is spread across multiple systems. Like the sales team does have one system, warehouse team does have one system, and finance team often don't have the access to the same information at the same time. So this lack of real-time data accessibility results in poor coordination between the departments and slower decision making eventually. So this decision making can be made faster with the help of NetSuite. And data integrity. When data exists in multiple systems, maintaining data integrity becomes a major challenge. So NetSuite helps it to make a unified source of truth. Differences between inventory data, order data, financial data lead to mismatches. So reconciliation issues and loss of trust in reports eventually falls off. So making it unified makes it more easier. Next would be the meeting customer expectations. Like customer expectations are higher than ever. Customer expect to have a accurate order fulfillment, on-time deliveries, etc. So if we cannot provide that, eventually the customer would be a lost one. So correct billing without integrated systems, meeting with the expectation is constantly becomes difficult and impacts the customer satisfaction. So this has to be addressed and NetSuite will help accordingly with the unified, making it the data unified LS. Next would be the balancing supply and demand. Supply and demand are major criteria for a wholesale business. Wholesale business must strike the right balance between having enough stock and not overstocking. So poor visibility into demand and supply can result in stockouts and lost sales, which means this would be excess inventory and higher carrying costs. So this has to be reduced, and this balancing act is one of the biggest operational challenges for wholesalers. And this can be solved with the help of NetSuite, making it more efficient and making it more optimized. Next would be the inventory insights. Finally, many in wholesalers lack clear inventory insights to know what they may not have answers to critical questions like which items are fast moving, which items are slow moving or obsolete, etc. So they need to know how much inventory is tied up in each location, or without accurate inventory insight, it is very difficult to optimize operations and improve profitability. So NetSuite helps to make it more optimized and increase the profitability in a wholesale distribution in a very efficient manner. So now moving on. Now to set the context, we can see this is the diagram. It gives a high level view of how NetSuite supports wholesale distribution from end to end. Like at the center, you can see NetSuite ERP, which acts as a single unified platform for the entire business. You can see all the operations are being laid out in each criteria. So first, if you go to the inventory management is the foundation of wholesale operations. So it helps to maintain real-time inventory visibility across all warehouses and locations. That's what NetSuite ERP offers to a wholesale distributor. Inventory is tracked by item, location, bin, and more. So this would ensure accurate stock availability at all times. As soon as inventory is received from vendors, transferred between warehouses or shipped to customers, NetSuite updates it all, and the stock levels instantly would be updated. So what happens is this prevents issues like overselling, stockouts, manual inventory tracking errors, and whatnot. For wholesalers, this means better stock control and reduced carrying cost with improved order fulfillment accuracy, which is important for customer satisfaction. Next would be the order management. Order management in NetSuite ensures smooth processing of customer orders from start to finish. When a sales order is created, NetSuite automatically checks inventory availability and reserves stock based on predefined rules. Orders are then released to the appropriate warehouses for fulfillment. So, if every order status has open, partially fulfilled, or fulfilled to get to know if it is not if what is the status of a particular item, so it is visible in real time, and this transparency helps sales, warehouses, and customer services team to stay aligned and respond quickly to customer inquiries. They would get to know what is the status of a particular item, and they can instantly respond accordingly. Billing and invoicing. NetSuite tightly integrate billing with order fulfillment. Once items are shipped, invoices are automatically generated based on actual shipped quantities. Pricing, discounts, and taxes are applied accurately as per the sales order. This eliminates manual invoicing. Manual invoicing is very hectic, and by eliminating it reduces billing disputes and accelerate the order to cash cycle, helping the wholesalers to improve cash flow and financial accuracy. Next would be the procurement. We can see the procurement in NetSuite ensures the right products are purchased at the right time. Purchases or purchase orders are raised directly within the system and linked to the vendors and inventory that is made preferred. So when goods are received, inventory levels are updated automatically and then the procurement cycle is completed seamlessly. With demand and supply planning, NetSuite helps wholesalers to avoid overstocking while ensuring sufficient inventory to meet the customer demand. Now would be the CRM and sales. So NetSuite provides built-in CRM and sales capabilities, allowing sales teams to work in the same system as operations and finance. Sales teams can view complete customer information, including order history, pricing, and outstanding balances, etc. This enables faster quoting, better customer communication, and more accurate order creation. So the result is improved customer satisfaction, which is essential for every organization, and it helps to have a strong sales relationships. By having a connected view or connected between connection with the other departments, they get to know what is happening in each department and take action accordingly. Next would be the last would be the analytics and reporting. NetSuite delivers powerful analytics and reporting across all wholesale operations. Dashboards and KPIs provide real-time insights into inventory levels, which is essential, and order fulfillment performance like sales trends and financial results would be viewed seamlessly. Managers can drill down from summary dashboards to individual transactions on a click and enabling them to have a faster data-driven decision making with that. So this is the image that would analyze or they would get to know what is happening or what can be done in NetSuite ERP for wholesale distribution. Now we have gone through the capabilities of NetSuite. Now let's talk about why NetSuite is stronger fit for wholesale distribution. So at a higher level, NetSuite brings the entire wholesale operations into one unified cloud platform instead of managing accounting, sales, inventory, supply chain, etc. So everything runs in a single connected environment. This eliminates data silos and ensures every team is working with the same real-time information. NetSuite is also AI powered. That is, meaning all your business data lives in one place and is continuously analyzed. This helps organization to gain better visibility and faster, more informed decisions. Whether it's around inventory levels, customer demand, or financial performance, they get to know. Another key advantage is the latest or the continuous innovation. NetSuite delivers automatic upgrades twice a year, so business always have access to the latest features and enhancement without manual upgrades or downtime. This is especially important in wholesale because where market demand and customer expectations change quickly, they should have a latest features accordingly updated. So NetSuite also offers a strong partner ecosystem where businesses can easily extend the platform using suite apps and integration to meet industry specific or regional requirements as they grow forward. Finally, NetSuite focuses on faster time to value. That is, with proven implementation methodologies like Suite Success, organization can go live quickly and they scale the system over time as their business evolves. And also, in summary, we can say that NetSuite helps wholesale distributors operate more efficiently to build a scalable foundation for long-term growth. So this is why NetSuite in wholesale distribution is helpful. Next, we would see one of the major feature that would help in the NetSuite for the wholesale distributors. Now that we have seen how NetSuite can help wholesale distributors, let's take a step deeper into how NetSuite streamline the inventory management. Inventory is the backbone of supply chain operations. Like too much inventory increases cost and too less would leads to stockouts. So NetSuite addresses these challenges through real-time visibility, optimization, and supply chain integration. First, we would look through the real-time inventory visibility. So in NetSuite, all inventory data is centralized in a single system and updated in real time across locations, warehouses, and channels. This means distributors and operations teams always have an accurate view of current level stocks, inventory by location, available to promised quantities, etc. Because the data is updated instantly with every transaction that you do, like such as receipts, transfers, or shipments. NetSuite helps prevent common issues like stockouts or overstocking with the help of these updations being done continuously. So, business impact to making the what is a business impact by making this streamlined with the real-time visibilities? It helps to have a higher order fulfillment accuracy, which is very important for customer satisfaction. Second would be the inventory optimization. The second pillar in inventory optimization, NetSuite uses automated reorder points and demand forecasting to ensure that business stock exactly has what they need, no more, no less. And so, based on this historical sales trends, seasonality, and demand patterns, NetSuite can recommend when and how much inventory to replenish. Also, this ensures that distributors only reorder when it is required. This would help them to lower the carrying and holding cost and also free up the working capital. The result is leaner, more efficient inventory operation without compromising the service levels. And finally, that is the third pillar is the supply chain integration. NetSuite allows seamless integration with suppliers, vendors, and logistic partners, enabling better communication and coordination across the supply chain. Purchase order, receipts, lead times, and supply performance all are tracked within the same system. And this integration helps business maintain optimal inventory levels, like they would have by streamlining procurement and supplier collaboration. NetSuite transforms inventory management from a reactive process into a proactive controlled operations, which is a major highlight. So this is all about streamlining the inventory management. Now, what you're seeing here is a stock ledger in NetSuite, one of the many reports in the inventory section. So this report provides a complete audit trail of inventory movement for each item across locations, and NetSuite captures every inventory transaction in one place, such as receipt from vendors, sales and shipments, inventory and adjustments, and so on. Each movement automatically updates quantity, value, and inventory balance in real time. So for wholesale distributors, this is extremely important because it ensures accurate stock visibility and clear tracking of inventory. So since this data comes from directly from live location, there is no manual reconciliation required. In short, stock ledger gives business confidence in their inventory data, helping operations and finance teams to work from a single source of truth. So next would be the supply chain management. And as you can see, supply chain management has a role in the flow of goods. And initially, starting with wholesalers act as an intermediaries. So, wholesalers act as a bridge between the manufacturers and retailers or other end customers because they purchase the products in bulk from manufacturers and store them in warehouses and then distribute these goods. So, this would help in efficient product movement. Like the wholesale distributor ensures that product flow efficiently from the manufacturer to the retailer and thus helping the maintaining a continuous supply chain, which can be or which is very important in a wholesale distributor. So yes, NetSuite for wholesale distribution can significantly improve supply chain management. Like NetSuite offers a cloud-based ERP system that provides a range of tools and features specifically designed to streamline and optimize the wholesale distribution process. So real-time inventory management and visibility is one of it features. And next would be the demand planning and forecasting. So data-driven insights, NetSuite uses sales trends and analytics to help wholesalers focus demand more accurately so that they can plan for the next season. So this allows businesses to plan production and inventory procurement more effectively, and it would minimize the wastage or minimize the waste and shortages by improving the demand by improving demand forecasting, and also ensures that the right amount of products are ordered, avoiding the risk of shortages and excess stock. Third, I would be going on to the order management, that is streamlined order fulfillment. In NetSuite, it integrates order fulfillment within inventory, enabling wholesalers to manage orders efficiently and fulfill them quickly. It also ensures accurate order processing and reduce errors, which improves customer satisfaction. So automation of order processing would automates the key parts of the order process from order entry to invoicing, which speeds up the workflow and reduces the manual intervention. The fourth point that we'd be looking into is the supplier and vendor management, which is essential for the supply chain scenario. So NetSuite helps improve communication, collaboration with suppliers, and wholesalers can track the supplier performance, monitor the delivery schedules, and keep suppliers informed about inventory levels and demand forecast. Vendor performance is very important because they help the business identify reliable suppliers and renegotiate the contracts based on the performance. So this would be helped with the help of NetSuite. And the next would be the logistics and distribution optimization. Even though the products are received and products are maintained and optimized, it is very important to deliver them accurately. So logistics or the NetSuite provides end-to-end visibility into supply chain from the procurement to the final delivery. This transparency allows wholesalers to monitor the status of shipments, manage delays, and track transportation costs more effectively. And transportation management. How is transportation management being done in NetSuite? NetSuite offers tools to optimize transportation routes, reduce shipment costs, and improve deliver efficiency, which is very important. It also integrates with third-party logistics, and it provides us to streamline the process more efficiently. And next would be the scalability and flexibility between multiple location. That is growth adoption. As wholesale distributors grow, NetSuite's cloud-based infrastructure allows for scalability, enabling business to expand their operations. So they would help to manage new location and increase order accordingly. So NetSuite wholesale distribution capabilities greatly enhance the supply chain management, providing integrated solution for inventory, order fulfillment, demand forecasting. So by offering these and automating the key processes, NetSuite helps wholesalers improve operational efficiency. This ultimately contributes to better decision making and improved uh, customer satisfaction with enhanced profitability. Now, Now let's look at the financial side of NetSuite, which is why it is being unified data is so powerful for wholesale businesses. Because NetSuite runs finance, inventory, sales, and procurement on a single platform. Financial data is always accurate and in real time. So real-time financial data acts as like the instant key to access. That is, NetSuite offers real-time visibility into key financial and operational performance metrics such as COGS and picking accuracy. So decision making with instant access to real-time is very important and improving overall operational efficiency for the business growth. Next is the automation of transaction flow. With the help of making it a unified data, it eliminates the manual data. The need for manual data entry. This significantly decreases the chances of errors and streamlines the financial operations. It also improves the time value, that is enabling quicker analysis and faster decision making, which leads to the improved business. And next would be the enhanced financial visibility. NetSuite provides centralized dashboards that gives a clearer view of financial health, helping users to easily monitor and analyze the key financial indicators. So, accurate real time reporting would help in gaining insights into current financial standings like the cash flow, profit margins, and more, helping wholesalers respond proactively to market changes. This would be helping them to have the unified data in one place. Next is maintaining compliance with accounting standards. NetSuite ensures compliance with generally accepted accounting principle and other relevant standards, ensuring that the financial process align with the regulatory requirements. And auditor creation is very important because the platform establishes audit trials, making it easy to track changes and transaction, which is essential for internal controls. Next would be the financial consolidation, that is multi-subsidiary management for distributors like across the operating across multiple entities or location. NetSuite consolidates financial data, streamlining the reporting and simplifying consolidation across global operations. Supporting the multi-currency and multi-country financial operations provides seamless integration and unified financial reporting. So this would helps them to eventually scale up. By providing real-time financial visibility, it would automate the process, maintaining compliance and improving operational efficiency. Now let's look at the reporting analytics in NetSuite. So what you're seeing here in the screen is the income statement, which is generated directly from NetSuite. And because NetSuite is a unified ERP, it would help us to analyze the sales, revenue, transaction, COGS, procurement, and operational expenses, and so on. There is no manual consolidation and no dependency on external reporting tools. It's just NetSuite. How this helps the business with NetSuite reporting. Reportings are updated in real time. You don't need to have a manual intervention, and users can drill down from summary numbers to individual transactions at a click. Reports can be filtered by subsidiary, location, department, or period. This gives management instant visibility into financial performance and profitability. So NetSuite Analytics helps answer these questions like which products are most profitable, which locations or channels perform better, or how inventory cost impact overall margins can be attained with the help of the reports that is being generated in NetSuite. Warehouse as location. That is, one of the major criteria or major features of wholesale distributors is a warehouse as location. In NetSuite, warehouse is configured as location. Each location provides real-time inventory visibility, meaning users can instantly see what stock is available, where it is stored, and what condition. Inventory can be tracked at a very granular level using bins, lot numbers, or serial numbers. This is especially important for businesses dealing with high volume SKUs, regulated items, or product requiring traceability. So this would be initiated like sales order released to warehouse. Once a sales order is created and approved, NetSuite automatically determines which warehouse or location will fulfill that order. This decision would be taken care with the help of two factors, that is the fulfillment location and inventory availability. So as a result, the warehouse team only sees orders that are ready and eligible for fulfillment, which reduces confusion and manual coordination, so on. So after the sales order is being raised, picking, packing, and item fulfillment, NetSuite fully supports a complete pick, pack, ship workflow. So picking items from the assigned bins, packing them into cartons, and creating an item fulfillment record to confirm shipment is easy in NetSuite. This ensures that every shipment is accurate, documented, and system controlled, eliminating manual errors. And after it is being shipped, the shipping NetSuite allows business to configure multiple shipping methods and carriers such as FedEx, DHL, UPS, or local couriers, etc. So based on the selected shipping method, NetSuite can automatically generate tracking numbers, produce shipping labels, and create documents like packing slips. And next would be the inventory update and order status. After the shipping is done, As soon as a shipment is confirmed, NetSuite automatically updates inventory in real time. There is no manual stock adjustment is required, and at the same time, the is sales order status is updated. So this real-time status visibility, like the partially fulfilled, fully fulfilled, etc., helps the customer service teams to stay aligned. Next, I would be saying the NetSuite WMS capability. That is a warehouse management system. It is an extension of NetSuite ERP that helps the warehouses to execute day-to-day operations like picking, packing, put away, and shipping in a controlled, barcode-driven, and real-time manner. So, for organization with advanced warehouse needs, NetSuite WMS adds powerful automation. With NetSuite WMS, warehouse staff can use mobile devices for barcode scanning, perform task-based picking, reduce manual entry, and picking errors. This significantly improves the picking speed, accuracy, and overall warehouse productivity, especially for high volume operations. Now, we have gone through how the warehouses and shipping management is being done. Now we have to look how the demand and supply planning works in NetSuite at a high level. So NetSuite helps distributors move from reactive planning to data-driven and proactive planning. So how does this help? Relevant information comes from all corners of the organization with examples such as the historical sales data and supply fluctuations like there are lead time for materials and production, current inventory levels, point of sale information, etc., all comes into one system. So these has to be consolidated, and all data should be standardized for consistent inputs and comparative analysis. So data analysis. After the data collection is made, data analysis has to be made. Like data analysis process identify patterns, trends, and correlations within a raw data sets. This step typically involves powered mathematical analysis. It may also require additional cleaning and steps to address the inconsistencies left over from the collection phase. Analysis should discard outliers and anomalies if they required to have the demand drivers. So data analysis would be done, and then the forecasting. All this is done in NetSuite. Forecasting uses statistical models of analyzed data sets to predict future demand. So this method chosen depends characteristics of the market dynamics and other factors. For example, forecasting a new fashion item within limited historical data might combine qualitative methods like expert opinions, etc. So such as you can use the social media sentiments and etc. to analyze, whereas forecasting a staple product with years of stable sales data could employ simpler methods like moving averages. So this is being done. This method, or the method that we need to choose, is chosen with the NetSuite, and it helps in coordinating accordingly. Next would be the inventory management. Businesses are now ready to determine how much stock is needed across the supply chain, factoring for safety stock and other contingency plans. So effective inventory management relies on advanced system that can monitor and update the stock levels in real time. So these systems would help us to impact the vendor reliability and fulfillment times, applying different strategies for each category. Next, I would be sensing on the demand. So demand sensing applies to near real-time data to support sudden demand changes, while traditional forecasting methods primarily rely on backward-facing data. So demand sensing incorporates up-to-date information from point of sale system and also distribution channels, internet traffic, and even weather forecast to uncover new patterns. This is to align with the demand accurately. And scenario planning. Potential outcomes in the event of a certain sudden market change or a behavioral change that could impact the demand planning. By thinking through this hypothetical yet realistic scenarios can be done, and it can develop contingency plans to mitigate the risk or capitalize any opportunities. So this is a NetSuite item supply pan, and before we have seen the item demand plan. You can you can see the supply chain is in the screen. So this is where NetSuite converts demand into supply action. Firstly, we select the required details, and NetSuite already has demand data coming from sales orders, demand forecast, safety stock, reorder points, etc. So once we click the submit button, NetSuite automatically calculate what items need replenishment in what quantity and what they are required at based on the lead times. So based on this plan, NetSuite can generate purchase order for vendors, transfer orders between warehouses, and plant work orders. So this removes guesswork and manual planning, and teams set a system-driven, accurate supply plan. So let's take a look at two NetSuite success stories that demonstrate how wholesale distributors are successfully using NetSuite to scale and modernize their business. So I'll begin with a leading wholesale distribution organization that represents a highly relevant use case for the WD industry. So uh, they are leading wholesaler of technology products and home appliances from Europe, and the company originally operates purely on a B2B wholesale model. Over time, they expanded its businesses. Today, along with wholesale distribution, they also sell directly to consumers. So, through online marketplaces, their product portfolio includes items like printers, laptops, internet routers, air conditions, etc. To support this scale and multi-channel business model, we implemented NetSuite One World along with Suite Commerce Advanced. This helped them manage everything like the B2B and B2C operations, and also advanced inventory requirements, demand planning, project and operational visibility with NetSuite. So what they gained is they made the system or the ERP they're making into a unified system which supported their growth, multiple brands, and also their online sales, all with the real-time visibility. Now moving on, we'll go to the case study 2. That is next, like I would like to talk on then another client from wholesale and distribution industry which operates in 6 countries, which is a great example of how NetSuite supports fast growing, right? So before NetSuite, they were using a ERP system hosted on servers in China. So with VPN access from other regional offices, this setup frequent technical cause them frequent technical issues. So, slow access and limited flexibility is the challenges or the limitations they have faced. Inconsistent and unreliable data were the difficulty they have come along. So, to overcome these challenges, they evaluated multiple solutions, including MYOB and SAP, and ultimately selected NetSuite, which stood out because it offered cloud-based ERP and also multi-currency and multi-subsidiary support, making it to faster implementation, scalability, and flexibility to support growth. After moving to NetSuite, they achieved consistent data, improved reporting, and more accurate budget projections, which is essential for them. So this significantly improved their productivity and support their expansion across the Asia Pacific region. So as you can see from these both examples, they have gained their growth with the help of NetSuite. So now we have talked throughout the NetSuite and how NetSuite helps the wholesale distributors. Now let's talk about how we can help you implement it in the right way. At Jobin and Jismi, we bring deep NetSuite's expertise not just in development but in end-to-end business transformation. So especially for any other organization, for any other sectors, for like the wholesale distributors, first our team would handle a complete implementation from sh- uh, scheduling to everything. We tailor the setup to match your workflows, whether you are doing any other method or whether you are analyzing or following any other system. We would have to analyze them and we would customize them. We are also specialized in customization and integration, which needs dashboards for regional purposes, etc. So we would provide you end-to-end implementation, customization, integration, and also our ongoing support and enhancement program. ensures you stay optimized with every NetSuite release, including AI features and mobile upgrades. Whether you are replacing legacy systems or modernizing manual workflows, Jobin and Jismi is your partner in making NetSuite deliver real operational and financial results. So, training and management, that is, we work hand on with your uh, team, and also we would understand how we would teach you how to use the system and how to get the value from it. We are not just here to implement finally. So, as a system, we are not just here to implement as a system. We are here to help you transform your service and your business into a fruitful one. So, all right, that wraps up our walkthrough of how NetSuite can transform your wholesale distribution and how Jobin and Jasmine supports you at every step of the journey. No, now I would like to open the floor for any questions you may have, and whether it's about implementation specific or licensing, integration, or something technical, feel free to drop your questions into the chat. And if something comes to mind after the session, don't worry, we will also follow up contact details so you can reach out directly. So, yeah, let's dive in.
Thank you, Sharon, for the wonderful presentation. All right, so let's move into the Q&A session. So giving 1 minute for everyone to post their queries. Okay, so I'll start with the first question. Our company operates multiple warehouses and sales channels. How can NetSuite help prevent stockouts while avoiding excess inventory? So, NetSuite gives you a single view of inventory across all locations and also helps in replenishment based on actual demand. This makes easier to keep the right stock in the right place. Jobin and Jismi can walk you through this with a simple demo if you would like. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Let's move to the next one. Our pricing structure of items is complicated, that also with the customer specific rates and discounts. Can NetSuite manage this without heavy customization? Absolutely, yes. NetSuite support different price levels, item pricing, customer specific pricing, and discounts as a standard feature. Pricing is applied automatically during the order entry, and it also reduces lots of manual work. So we can help you with any of that questions you have, and I hope that clarifies your question. So here is the next question. Does India have NetSuite available, and how can we get a demo? Yes, NetSuite is available worldwide, and Jobin and Jismi is an Oracle NetSuite solution provider, and we can guide you to understand NetSuite. We can also help you to purchase NetSuite if you haven't purchased it yet. We can also arrange a demo to show you how it fits for your business needs. Please feel free to reach out to us after this webinar. So I'm glad to see questions that really explore how NetSuite can address your business challenges. So here is another one. Can NetSuite track incoming orders and show expected delivery dates in real time? Yes. NetSuite is an all-in-one ERP. NetSuite makes it easy to see purchase orders, expected delivery dates, and incoming stock, everything in real time. So this helps teams to plan better and respond quickly if there is any delays. I hope that clarifies your question. So let's take the next question. If we open a new warehouse or expand it into the new regions like Kerala or Bangalore, can NetSuite scale easily? Yes, absolutely. NetSuite is designed to grow with your business. You can add new warehouse or channels, locations, subsidiary regions without changing the whole process or system or without even disrupting your day-to-day operations. So it's a very good system for all the business. So let's wait a couple of minutes more to see if anyone has any other queries. Yes, here is one more question. What does a typical implementation timeline look like and how much effort it will be required from our team? Okay. So the timeline depends on the scope. For example, the modules that you purchase from NetSuite and the amount of your existing data, or if I say how complex is your current process. So usually NetSuite is implemented in phases so that you can start seeing the results very quickly. Your team will have a clear role and the partner will, like Jobin and Jismi, will guide you through the process. So for example, the fastest NetSuite onboarded customer of us is within 4 weeks from buying the license. Okay, so I hope that answered all your questions. If we didn't get to your question today, please feel free to reach out to Jobin and Jismi for a deeper discussion. We can also arrange a tailored demo for your business. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, Rosmo. So, with that, we have come to the end of today's session. Thank you all for your time, your questions, and your engagement throughout the discussion. We truly appreciate the opportunity to walk you through how Oracle NetSuite supports wholesale distribution by bringing inventory, supply chain, warehouse operation, demand planning together on a single unified platform. So, we hope today's session gave you clarity on how a connected ERP like NetSuite can help simplify operations, improve visibility, and support scalable growth. So, if you have any follow up questions or would like to explore how this could apply specifically to your business, our team Jubin and Jismi would be happy to connect with you. Once again, thank you for joining us today and have a great day ahead. Thank you.